Joe Biden has shown little interest in a US-UK trade deal, but in an exclusive interview with Express, a government advisor has claimed it will soon become a priority for the Democrat president. President-elect Joe Biden has dashed hopes of a post-Brexit trade deal between the UK and US. As he outlined his vision for his first few days in the White House, the former vice president confirmed it does not involve a trade deal with Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Instead, Mr. Biden said he will adopt a similar America First policy to U.S. President Donald Trump, fighting like hell to invest in U.S. firms and employees. The 78-year-old said, "I'm not going to enter any new trade agreement with anybody until we have made major investments here at home and in our workers and in education." Mr. Johnson had put an agreement with the U.S. at the heart of his plans to revive the UK after Brexit. Despite Mr. Biden's claims, the Prime Minister's chances of success could actually be quite high, as the Democrat is bluffing, according to a government advisor. Shankar Singham, the CEO of economic consultancy Competer, told Express.co.uk, any new U.S. president has to focus on domestic policy for the first few months. He cannot seem to be leading with foreign policy, and I expect Biden to be no different. He will be trying to offset the balance of the Trump administration, the anti-Europe approach. But at the end of the day, what does it mean for trade policy? Mr. Singham noted, at the end of the day, a deal with the UK is the only deal a Democrat president like Biden can actually do, because there is no race to the bottom on labor and environment, there is no offshoring of U.S. jobs. This would not be true for deals with Kenya or India, for example. Also, now, Democrats run the table. A UK deal that a Biden administration puts together is more likely to pass the U.S. process. According to the trade expert, there has been a lot of talk about extending trade promotion authority just for the UK deal. In July, an obscure piece of U.S. legislation that both governs the process through which trade deals pass through Congress and sets out the overarching principles of U.S. trade policy, expires. When protected by that legislation, known as the Trade Promotion Authority, trade deals are effectively fast-tracked through THEIS Congress, with lawmakers unable to make substantial changes or amendments to the text of the deal. In order to be protected by the TPA, a US-UK trade deal must be put before the US Congress by April. If that deadline is missed, the deal will either be put before Congress without the fast-track protections offered, and risk being bogged down in dispute, or UK officials could wait for a fresh TPA to be negotiated. Mr. Singham talked to several cross-party politicians in Congress, who all seemed excited about the prospect of a US-UK trade deal. He added, "It does seem to be coming from a lot of sources. I have had conversations with Richard Neal, who is the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee.